What it is, ladies and germs. Ooh. How you doing today, family? This is another video. This is a Yafibe video, but after she finished with her lecture or whatever part he played of it, he, giving information. And this is one thing that always bothered me about spiritual people. How can you be spiritual and still be saying the word black and melanin? Which the only person I ever heard really say that melanin is a made up word because Europeans don't know how to, they couldn't explain the carbon in our skin other than it being carbon. And it's crazy how, which we know the favor of the light or tones come from Europeans, yet, you know what's crazy? The more carbon you have in your skin, the more spiritual gifts, well, me personally, I believe you have, because you're closer to the bloodline, you're closer to the ancestors, the original people. Not saying all the original people were super dark skin, but they were all dark. They wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, looking like they were mixed, because as ebony people, we have all kind of skin tones. That first chick can have a baby with that second, the third chick, and they kid can be the color of that dude down there, him. You know what I'm saying? So we just, beautiful like that. But it's like, isn't that a wonderful trick? Take the most powerful and the most beautiful people and oppress them and make them doubt themselves and make them feel like they're nothing and keep telling them that they are not beautiful and you need to plump this and you need the, which it wasn't plump. I forgot back in the day. It wasn't plump. The whole thing was skinny, iron board bodies. No breasts, no hips, no, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's the physique of a child or the physique of a young boy. Seem like that's what motherfuckers like, but tis what tis. If you want to know the true definition of the word black, it's only one definition. You need to look up the Law Dictionary, because I remember my son looked it up and he told me, and I had wrote it down somewhere. I have no idea what I did with it, but the definition of black is just like basically an inanimate object that cannot make decisions for itself. And it makes sense when you think what a government is. What is a government? A government is when an organization is, chosen, because nobody chose them motherfuckers. They chose themselves to govern over a group of people because they cannot make adult decisions for themselves. If you want to know what govern means, you govern over a child. If you're a parent and you have children, you have govern over them. So as an adult, what the fuck do you need a government for? You know what I'm saying? Like what? Like, no, really, besides them taking our money and pushing shit on us, taking from us, lying to us, what the fuck do we need a government for? You know what I'm saying? Just something to chew on. But, yeah, and then melanin is just a made-up word. A made-up word from, Europeans made up because the doctors back then from, the Tuskegee experiments, all that shit, them motherfuckers hadn't killed hundreds of thousands of us. Still, I'm talking about not one alike. Not one the fucking same to say, okay, we did this to this one. We gave all these motherfuckers the same disease. The shit did different shit and all of them, and none of them died. So we gonna cut a leg off and see what happened. And we gonna cut his nuts off and then see what happened. And they were living and healing. And I don't know what happened because I wasn't there, but it's just very disturbing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, for them sick people to do that, it's like, what made you come to the conclusion? You know what? Let's just call them this. Like, that's just so disturbing and sad. But, yeah, like, the last video, just, like, know what you're saying out your mouth. Because that, like, I'm just a real, in my mind type person. That's just weird thinking that you sitting around all day. Because I'm spiritual, but I don't fuck with black magic, nothing. I may do a protective spell on my home to make sure if bullets get flying, everybody over here is safe, because I live in an apartment with a whole bunch of little babies, even though my children grown as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I want everybody to be protected. I want everybody to be well, because we can't control what happens up and down these streets. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times these children be outside. I just be like, Lord, protect them, guide us, keep us well. Let your will be done on our life. But you talking about conjuring up some shit, bro? I couldn't, nigga. No, thank you. No, I'm not opening. I'm too spiritual for that. I didn't choose spirituality. Spirituality chose me. I just began to listen. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't there conjure up a goddamn thing. I wasn't even okay with rituals until I found out the definition of ritual. The definition of ritual basically is just something that you do on a regular basis. Like brushing your teeth is a ritual. Eating is a ritual. Like, for real, because I'm just like, ritual, I don't need money that bad to be calling on no devil. Nah. But then I found out, I'm already doing rituals all fucking day long. So it's just like, why not just add a little a green candle that I light, and you know what I'm saying? Be like, Lord, bring this money, let me get that. Bowling, you know what I'm saying? But thank you guys for watching and listening, and educate yourself, man. It's just crazy that we 2020 and somebody give you information that is meant to empower you and make you stronger, and people just choose to believe a lie because it's easier. It's easier than learning something new. Let me tell you something. And my brother told me this. And, he was schizophrenic, so, people didn't really listen to him, and he was babbling on, so I thought he wasn't talking about shit. He was like, yeah, these motherfuckers sitting around here waiting on God to save them. And I'm thinking in my head at the time, my dad had died, so I got saved, so I was really into the church shit. So I'm thinking in my head, what you mean, God gonna save us, God? And he was like, I'm not talking to him, I'm thinking this in my mind. He like, these motherfuckers sitting around here waiting on God to save them. Boy, they got a rude awakening, boy, because the true followers, like the people that truly follow God, don't need God to save them, because they work, and they'll be able to save their goddamn self. So just ask yourself, everything goes left today, them crackers get to tripping, get to knocking on your door, talk about some bullshit, or come with us, nigga, can you save yourself? Can you save yourself? Love you guys. Be breezy. Live, laugh, love. Kitty cats. Yo.